Welcome to my natural dog review of Big Sean's Detroit 2. First thing I want to say is please subscribe and turn on your bell notifications. Alright, so basically, I liked the track Lucky Me, which is the second track on the project, and it was produced by Hit Boy and some other producers. And I only like the second half of the song "Lucky Me." Like it was kind of mellow in the first half, production wise, and then um after the second half, it kind of the production turned up a little bit. It was more turned up than before. And then another track I liked was "Deep Reverence" featuring Nipsey Hussle. Um, I liked Nipsey Hussle's verse. It was just straight up, you know, just talking his shit. But Big Sean's part on that song, it felt kind of preachy. You know what I'm saying? It felt really preachy, and um, it was whatever. It was whatever to me. Another production by Hit Boy, and then Wolves with Post featuring Post Malone. I like that song. I didn't like it at first, but it kind of grew on me. It had that when you hear Big Sean, it kind of had that 3 6 Mafia flow, like slop on my knob, like corn on the cob. Get with me, then do your job. It was kind of like that cadence. I like that a lot. Um, and it's body language, featuring Ty Dolla Sign and Janae Aiko. It was cool. Song was cool. You know, I liked I liked the other song Janae did with Sean on this project called Time In. But on the album is 2088. It's like their group thing, and it was dope. I like the beat, very smooth, very mellow. Like very if you were trying to get romantic with a girl, you could throw that on there. And then they had a story by Dave Chappelle. Um, Dave Chappelle, he was basically talking about Detroit and his experiences in Detroit. Every time he goes there, it's like it's just a standout city for him to perform. I thought that was kind of dope. Hardening my demons. Um, I felt like he was going pretty hard. Sean was pretty going pretty hard on that track. Um, it was produced by Mike Will Made It, and I don't know. I can't really remember. I don't think it was memorable to me. I can't remember what the song was really like. The video was pretty dope. He was like he was like looking at himself in the mirror, and he was just that was the whole concept of of the video. And then everything that's missing featuring Dwele. Um, it was just when Sean raps, he makes you think about yourself, and that's what this track did. Like he made you realize that everything you have is everything that's missing. That's what he says at the end. I'm not 100% sure what that means, but uh, you know, I kind of mess with it. I kind of mess with it. But the next track, ZTFO, Zen the fuck out. That I like that song. That was a standout track for me. It was kind of like a 3 6 Mafia kind of beat. Kind of you could have that type of cadence to that beat. Um, it was cool. It was cool. I like that song. And then Guard Your Heart with Anderson Paak, Early Mac, and Wale. I felt like in certain projects you have a high tier song, and then you have like a low tier song. This Guard Your Heart was a low tier song for me because Anderson Paak is not what I mean. I didn't really like him in this song. It was just kind of like underwhelming. Okay, and then the next track, Respected. Um, it was cool. You know, I like the beat. It was pretty cool. Um, Lithuania featuring Travis Scott. Um, it, I feel like it was Travis Scott featuring Big Sean on this song. It wasn't really. It wasn't really what it's basically a basic Travis Scott song. And then Full Circle, the next track, track 13 by Key Wayne and Diddy. That's like my favorite song on the album. You know, it had a good beat. Sean was talking his shit, and Diddy had some, some bars too. He kind of rapped on it a little bit. Um, yeah, Full Circle, definitely my favorite track. You know, it's probably one of the best songs on the album. And then I already talked about Time In. I like that song. Story by Erica Badu. She was trying to get poetic, you know, talking about Detroit and Big Sean and just tying in everything. It was pretty dope. Feed, the next track. I don't know. Feed was okay. I would throw it on again, but I can't remember what it sounded like, to be honest. The baddest. The baddest, that track, it was produced by No ID. And I think it had that Godzilla. I don't know if it was a Godzilla sample. It's like an old sample. And he remixed it, and No ID remixed it. And basically, um, it was whatever. You know? It was whatever. Um, the beat was like bittersweet to me. You know, it was kind of bittersweet to me, if you will. And then the next track, Dawn Life, featuring Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne did his thing. Big Sean is Big Sean on this track, but Lil Wayne did his thing. He had some bars on that project. But Friday Night Cipher, the next track, had it looks like all the relevant Detroit rappers. T Grizzly, Cash Doll. I don't know who Cash Kid is. Payroll, I know Payroll. He used to mess with Jeezy back in the day. 42 Dawg. I've heard of 42 Dawg, but I'm not familiar with him 100%. Boldy James. I don't know if he still signed with Nas, but he used to mess with Nas. Drago. I don't know who Drago is. Sada Baby. I think I've heard of Sada Baby, or somebody else had a similar name to him. Royce the 5'9". I know I know Royce the 5'9", and Eminem, of course. Um, Cash Doll. I like Cash Doll. I'm always checking for her. She did her thing on this track. And then Boldy James had the best beat. think he had the locks sample. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. We gon' make it. Yeah, he had that sample on there, and it was remixed. I really like that part of the song. Royce the 5'9" did his thing. He rapped. His raps were pretty dope. And the Eminem was Eminem on this track. So you get greatness all over this track. And then who else? Said Pharrell wrote on this track. That's interesting. And then Stevie Wonder had a story too, and he was just talking about how he grew up on a certain section in Detroit, and him his how his time growing up in Detroit. It was pretty cool. And the last track, Still I Rise, featuring Dom Kennedy. It was a good outro to the project. Sean's talking his inspirational talk like he's been doing lately. But Dom Kennedy, I think he had half a verse on that track. I wish he had at least a full verse on that track. I feel like he was in the background spitting ad libs most like more than his verse. I don't know what happened, but I feel like he could have blessed us with a full verse or skipped the ad libs. You feel me? Yeah. So basically, that's pretty much it. My favorite track was I like the first track, which is Why Would I Stop? I like Lucky Me. The second part, Lucky Me. Deep Reverence. I like Nipsey Hussle's verse on Deep Reverence. Wolves was okay. Hardening My Demons was okay. Zen the Fuck Out. ZTFO. I like that track. Respected was cool. Full Circle, probably my favorite track on the album. Time In with Janae Aiko was cool. The Baddest was okay. Friday Night Cypher was a standout track for me. And Still I Rise was okay. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and turn on post notifications. I'm gonna try to put out videos every other day. So I'm gonna be listening to a lot of music and then reviewing them right after. Have a good day. Thank you.